Hey everyone, Fariba here. Today I'm going to show you how to turn a plain sweater into something truly unique. I recently made this sweater for my daughter. You can find the full tutorial on my channel. And today I would like to level it up by adding my daughter's name using chain stitch. For this project, all you need is some yarn in your desired color. Contrast colors work better. Any bulky yarn will do. I recommend using a yarn that doesn't split easily as it makes the stitching process much smoother. I'll be using this sparkly braided cord for a little extra touch. You also need a tapestry needle, some pins, a pair of scissors, and a printed version of the name you would like to add. You can use a water-soluble stabilizer if you prefer, but I personally don't like buying something just for single use. Instead, I created my own transfer method and I'll show you exactly how to do it. This is made from the parchment paper. Let's get started. Using the Canva app, create a new project under social media and add a text box. Write the name and adjust the size as needed. Choose a handwritten style font. I used McKinley. Then scale it to fit your design. Once you're happy with it, save the image. Next, cut a piece of wax paper to match the size of your design. Apply a thin line of glue only around the edges. Then attach it to an A4 sheet. Place the sheet face down in your printer tray and print your design onto it. After printing, trim any excess and peel off the wax paper. Now your design is transferred onto the wax paper and ready to use. Okay, now I'm gonna fix my name here using some pins. Two would be enough. I'm gonna zoom a little bit here. Now we're gonna start from this first letter, work all the way through. When you reach to the points that it has two lines, don't worry, just continue one and then you start over for the next one. So we're gonna bring the needle up to the starting point. I will keep a little tail at the back. Now then you go back down to the same point and pull the yarn through. Just make sure not pull everything out. Just keep a small loop here, and then using just a small distance from the starting point, bring up the needle again. Pull the yarn through and then go inside the loop and just pull it. Gently pull it. Now we're going to keep doing the same thing. We're going to go back down to the same hole that we bring the needle up. And we're going to keep again a loop here. Again, bring up. And pass through the loop here. And this will create your chain stitch. We're going to repeat the same process. If your loop is twisted, make sure just to correct that one before inserting into the loop. I'm going to show you the back. It's going to be very clear at the back. I will keep working this A here. Okay, now I'm running out of the yarn. I'm gonna go back to the stitch, but I'm not gonna go into the same hole that we bring up the needle. I'm gonna use the stitch next to it and just close that section there, fix it. And here you can hide your tail using some stitches nearby. And start over with the new yarn. We're gonna keep the same thing for this one. We're gonna use the other stitches around here just to hide it there. Now I will get another piece of yarn. I will continue from the same place that I left, and then I will work this part at the end. I'm gonna come to the same stitch, the last stitch we had, inside this chain, last chain here. Now I will work this way. Now I finished this line here. I'm gonna make a stitch here just to fix it right here. And then I need to come here. I'm gonna use the back stitches, just move forward to that point over there. Yes, I'm very close here. So to work this section here, I'm gonna come first finish this part here. Just make a nice round there. Okay, I think it's twisted. I'm gonna go other way around. Okay, now I will fix it here. I will go back and make one chain here. And I will continue this line over here. I'm gonna make a smaller chain right here. I found the closest place to start over. So here I'm gonna undo this last one because I want to make it a little bigger here. It's just easy, you just pull out everything. I'm gonna pull out this one too. And mark a little bit, then you can see. So for this one, because I need to work this wide this way, I will start from A. I will work this line over here, then I will come to this section and I'll work all the way this line here. So I will go over this A here. I will work one more here just to go inside the last A here, last stitch. Now I will come to this top here and then we'll work here. And here comes my last stitch. I'm going to twist it and I will go back to the last and just connect those stitches together. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it and you make one for yourself. You have a good day. Stay tuned for more tutorials.